The following is a special presentation of First Horizons Green Sports Zone. This is the Baileyton Drug Company Avery Weems Show. Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company Avery Weems Show, where we cover everything on the field with the North Greene Lady Husky softball team. We'll recap the past 3 games, look at the last regular season game of the season, and then look ahead to the District 1 1A tournament. But first, before we do that, as always, we need to get a word in from our sponsors. So we'll be right back after these messages here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone. The Baileyton Drug Company Avery Weems Show is brought to you by Gateway Ford Nissan, Tommy's Plumbing, and the Baileyton Drug Company. Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company Avery Weems Show, where we cover everything on the field with the North Greene Lady Husky softball team. As always, I'm joined here with Lady Huskies head coach Avery Weems. Coach,
Tyler,
how's it going today?
It's going good.
Another good day to talk about softball. Got 3 games to talk about. Finishing up your District 1 1A schedule with Unaka and Cloudland, and then a county game with West Greene. Let's jump right into both conference games. Unaka and Cloudland, you go on the road for both of them. 2 games that you're probably a little on edge about, knowing that you have to go on the road and play in 2 tough environments. You split both of them with a 13-1 win at Unaka and an 18-7 loss at Cloudland. So as you finish up the district schedule, take me through both of those games.
Yeah, at Unaka, we knew we had to play better because on Tuesday, I didn't think we played real well on Tuesday, even though we did won a close one here on Tuesday. We went to Unaka, and I thought we played a lot better. Hannah threw a really good game for us, and then just the bats woke up, and we not only had a bunch of hits, but we were hitting it hard, and just getting people on base and driving them in, and just a much better effort at the plate that game. Defensively, thought we did much better on Thursday than we did on Tuesday against them. We tracked down some balls that were good plays out there in the outfield, and then our infield I thought did a little better also on Thursday, and then some good base run stuff too. So really pleased with the effort on Thursday. And then I guess Cloudland was on Monday, and as far as the standings goes, it didn't really affect that at all. We'd already clinched first place, but we did talk about how we really wanted to win that game. We wanted to go undefeated in our conference, and we just came out flat and played horrible. It was probably the worst we've played in a long time, and I didn't like hardly anything about the game. I thought we just had some real poor at-bats. Thought we didn't make the plays on defense. We kicked it around really bad. I think we had 8 errors if you look at the box score there. So just gave them chance after chance after chance after chance. And they hit it really well, especially if they get going. And when you give them extra chances, it just snowballs on you. That's what happened. And then we did have, I guess, an injury there, but that's not an excuse at all. But we're actually, as a team right now, we've got several injured. So we're a little shorthanded right now, but it's really just a next girl up approach. You got to step in there and be ready to produce when you're called on. So no matter who's out there, we expect to be better than what we were on Monday.
And you spoke about the game with Cloudland didn't change anything according to standings because you had already clinched first place. So to be able to claim that regular season championship, how sweet did that feel?
It was pretty nice to know you'd already clinched it, and especially
was Unaka the clincher?
Unaka was the clincher, and especially in hindsight now, knowing that we lost on Monday, it's obviously a huge deal that we had already clinched it. But it does feel good to know you clinch it, I guess, a game early, and you've already secured that first seed.
And how much comfort do you have getting that 1 seed too going into the tournament? We'll talk about the tournament as a whole in the back half, but knowing you're that 1, you don't really know who you'll play yet because in a 5 team you got to play that 4 or 5 game. But knowing that you've got that 1 seed in the tournament, how much comfort does that bring you when you go into the postseason?
It's certainly nice to know you've got the 1 seed, and the main thing is, I know the games are at Unaka, but we'll be the home team for each game. So that's good to know. And no matter who you play, we've got teams in our conference that are dangerous. So even the teams that we swept, UH and Hampton, they can put up runs in a hurry. If you look at their box scores, they've had several games, both of them this year, where they've scored 15 or 20 runs. So you've got to come to play no matter who it is. But we do certainly like knowing we have the 1 seed.
And then going into Tuesday's action, you play West Greene. I know Mark Brooks last night asked you and mentioned the word revenge, and you said revenge wasn't really the right word, but I know going into that game, you want to make sure you don't get swept by a county opponent, and you did that with a 14-3 win over West Greene. So how good did that one feel to erase Monday's loss and then come back with a big offensive explosion on Tuesday?
It was really good just to bounce back that quick. That's what we talked about before the game is that Monday game left a bad taste in our mouth, and going into the postseason we wanted to be clicking and feeling like we're playing well. So yesterday was definitely a step in the right direction, and just again the next girl up mentality of having people step up and fill in, and we shuffled around on defense a little bit and had people in some different spots, and we were still able to get it done. So that was good to see from our girls. So all the credit to them. Charlie Turnmeyer pitched a really good game for us, and we just got hits, I think, all up and down the lineup. Just a real balanced effort offensively.
And I know, speaking of that, you've been using a lot of different pitchers lately. You've had Charlie Turnmeyer start, you've had Maddie Phillips start, and then Addie Dean come in, and you've been using a lot of pitchers as we near the postseason ahead of us next week. So is there a reason why there's been more pitchers used to kind of warm them up as we get into May here, where you'll be playing a lot of games in consecutive days?
I guess there's a couple reasons, really. We got done with the Tiny Day last week, and we had thrown several people in that. And I think on Sunday, the Tiny Day, Hannah had thrown 2 almost complete games. She came out right there at the end of the second game, but we worked her pretty hard that weekend. And last week we were trying to get some more people in there just to kind of lighten the load there. And then just you're right about getting people ready for the postseason. You never know when those people might have to step in and get some big outs for you. So you want to make sure they're experienced. And then talking about Monday, we were kind of short-handed a little bit there, so we had to use some other arms there, and those girls have gotten some meaningful innings this year for us, so we feel good getting those girls those reps leading up to the postseason here, and just making sure we're all set.
One game until the postseason. Of course, you've got one more regular season game with Cott County on Thursday, and then we'll enter the district tournament next week. So after these brief messages from our loyal sponsors, we'll talk about that Cott County game. We'll talk about the upcoming district tournament. But first, we'll see you right after this break here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.
Baileyton Drug Company services the surrounding communities of Baileyton with excellent patient care using a full-line pharmacy, over-the-counter selections, and a convenient drive-thru. When you visit us, you are treated as a neighbor, not a number. It's not just our slogan, but our culture. We're investing in our patients, local schools, and community. For over 5 years now, we have established ourselves as an independently family-run pharmacy that isn't driven by corporate goals. We are driven by what is best for your overall health and wellness. We're conveniently located so you don't have to make the drive. Prescription drugs are just the tip of the iceberg. We also offer natural remedies, essential oils, at-home medical needs such as walkers, rollators, bath accessories, as well as wound care products. And coming soon, basic urgent care services. What makes us better than other drugstores out there? When you frequent Baileyton Drug, you will receive professional, courteous, and friendly service that goes above and beyond any other pharmacy in the area. Remember, you're a neighbor, not a number.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
For over 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommy's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company Avery Weems Show, where we cover everything in Baileyton with North Greene Lady Husky softball team. As always, I'm joined here with Lady Huskies head coach Avery Weems. So we've got one more regular season game left to talk about until we talk about the postseason. It's Cott County. It's here in Baileyton on Thursday. We'll talk about it, and then I failed to mention senior night in the back half, so we'll mention that, kind of bridge it in between the middle there, so those seniors get their recognition again. But Cott County on Thursday to wrap up the regular season. What do you expect on Thursday?
Cott County's a really good team, and they put it on us pretty good the first time we played them. They're just really balanced. They're good offensively. They've got bats all the way up and down their lineup, and then they've got two pitchers that are both studs. And I think the first time we faced them, they shut us out, and we struck out 15 times. So that's not going to get it done ever. And we just need to have a little better effort at the plate and just be tough outs. I mean, you're probably against a team that good, you're not going to score 8, 9, 10 runs probably. You're not going to hit doubles and triples and home runs over and over up and down your order against somebody like that. You've just got to be a tough out, put pressure on the defense, and hope when you get people on, you do drive them in. So that's kind of what we're looking at. It's just a better effort offensively because you're unlikely to get an offensive explosion, but just better at bats.
And I failed to ask in the back half, but I only assumed senior night would be the last regular season home game because my mind is always fixated on football and basketball. But with spring sports, I like how teams a lot of times use the second or third to last home game just to ensure that you don't have a cancellation or a rain out that takes away from senior night. But West Greene last night was senior night, and you got to recognize 3 seniors that have meant a lot to this program in the years that they've played for the Lady Huskies. So how much have they helped shape this program?
They've all 3 been excellent for us. It was Destiny Fillers, Lydia Fillers, and Maddie Phillips, and they've all played different roles throughout their career. The Fillers girls, Destiny and Lydia, hadn't really played much before they got to us, and they've improved a ton. They've meant a lot to our program, just about wanting to learn and doing things the right way, and they do everything you ask, and they're always here, and they're always on time. They're always willing to help. So they've meant a lot to us, and it's been fun to watch them grow and improve. And they've had to fill in some big spots for us. We've had several big games we've won over the past 3 years with them in there in key positions and key spots. So they've definitely been great for our program. And then Maddie Phillips has just been just a great player for us, and just another one that I feel like she does everything we ask her and tries to do everything right. And she's always there too, and just a leader for those other girls. So just somebody you really like having on your team, and we're definitely going to hate to see her and those other 2, both of them, go.
Maddie, a 4-year starter?
Maddie's a 4-year starter, yep. I think she came in, I wasn't helping yet her freshman year, but I think she came in and I think she was batting leadoff as a freshman, so she's been a good player for 4 years.
And then moving into the district tournament, I know you've got Cott County ahead, and the district tournament doesn't begin until next week. But what kind
Saturday.
Saturday, okay, yeah. So it does begin on Saturday. But we mentioned you were the 1 seed. We mentioned you had a 4-5 game, so you don't know who you'll play yet. It'll either be Hampton or University High. But just with the district tournament ahead of you, what's your emotions heading into the postseason right now?
I guess just calmness, but we are a little anxious just because we have been playing well. Then we had that bad game on Monday, and we hope that we straightened it back out yesterday. So that's a big thing for us, just making sure we're playing our best come tournament time, and do feel a little calmness because we feel like we've got some girls that have been in those big spots and those big games before. So hoping they lead us by example here, and just hoping we're playing our best is the main thing. So got another good chance Thursday to build some more momentum for the postseason. So definitely hope we can get on a roll here.
How exciting is the postseason?
It's very exciting. It's the most important part of the season. So everybody's ready to go. Usually there's a lot of energy, and it's just I guess it's why you play really.
And then Unaka will be the host site for the district tournament this year. So if you'd like to watch the Lady Huskies, travel on down. I guess it's up the creek to Stony Creek, I believe they say.
I really don't know.
I think it's up the creek. I've not been to many football games, but I think that's what they say. at Unaka down there. But the Lady Rangers will be hosting. North Greene is the 1 seed. They will play the winner of Hampton and University Highlands Saturday, so that will begin the district tournament. But really can't speak on the game yet because, of course, we don't know who yet, but just the district tournament as a whole. I mean, we know the emotions, the excitement is there, and I mean, when that calendar flips over to May like it will, it's go time.
It is. Yep, it's
go time.
So it's here.
And it goes fast, too. So best of luck on Thursday, best of luck on Saturday, and I guess best of luck in the district tournament because we usually sit down on Wednesdays, and I guess it'll be over by Wednesday.
Well, not this year. Well, the way we've got it is Saturday. We're playing on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday is the championship. So hopefully when we sit down next week, we're still playing.
Okay.
So because by that point, only 2 teams will be left, and there's going to be 3 teams already going home at that point.
So next time when we sit down, hopefully
we're still playing.
It's a district championship preview.
Yep.
That's all we got this week unless there's anything else you've got to add.
No, you got it.
All right, that's all we've got. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company Avery Weems Show. Look forward to seeing you next time here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.